Real estate commissions. Sell your home for 1%? It's no mystery that real estate commissions can add up to a whole lot of money. But you are selling your most expensive asset. It's hardly the time to be shopping for a budget realtor. Not sure what to do? Still confused about real estate commissions? Today, I'm going over everything you need to know about real estate commissions, how they work, and what you need to know before you hire your next realtor. Hi, I'm Vinicius Brazil with the Brazil Group and Keller Williams. If this is the first time on my channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified for future videos. First, how do real estate commissions work? As a homeowner who's considering the sale of their home, it's important to understand how real estate commission fees work. The traditional real estate brokerage model does not employ salaried or hourly agents. Real estate agents work strictly on commission. When agents represent a buyer or a seller on a transaction, they're paid a commission, which is generally a percentage of the sale price after the home closes escrow. For the sake of simplicity, I will use the terms broker and agent interchangeably here. It's important to understand that the home seller sets and pays the commission out of their sale proceeds when their home closes. When a home seller enters into a listing agreement with a broker, the commission is defined in that agreement. There is a total commission that is defined in the listing agreement. Subsequently, the listing broker then splits that commission into two sides, one for the listing side and one for the buyer's side. Two important details here. The split does not have to be even, and the amounts are defined in the listing agreement. Through the multiple listing service, or MLS, the listing brokerage will advertise the portion of the commission, typically 2.5% in our area, to any agent that represents the buyer on the purchase and successful close of escrow on that home. The listing agent in this scenario will represent the seller exclusively, and the buyer agent will represent the buyer exclusively. Now, there's a concept of dual agency here in California, where the listing agent can represent both buyer and seller. But for the sake of simplicity, we will use an example where there are two separate agents. What are the real estate commissions in Santa Clara County? Now, here's the truth. There are no set amounts for real estate commissions in our area. Commissions are negotiated between the seller and the listing agent and can be influenced by local traditions and the overall market. As I mentioned earlier, in most real estate transactions, there are two agents involved, one representing the seller and one representing the buyer. Each of these agents are paid a commission when the sale closes. In our current market, the buyer agents are typically offered 2.5%, which is advertised on the MLS. If there is a market rate in our area for a buyer's agent commission, this would be 2.5%. This is the overwhelming rate that we see on most listings. Now, does a seller have to offer 2.5% to the buyer's agent? The answer is no. One very important detail that needs to be mentioned here is that in order for your home to be listed on the MLS, a commission needs to be offered to the buyer's agent. There's no rule that stipulates that buyer's agent commission needs to be 2.5%. I will mention, however, that 2.5% is the overwhelming rate that is listed for buyer agent commissions. It's important for a seller to understand that if the buyer's agent commission is below 2.5%, it may influence some agents and their motivation to sell the property. When discussing or negotiating commission, the seller needs to understand how much the listing broker will offer as compensation to the buyer's agent on the MLS. Once you understand how much commission is being offered to the buyer's agent, you will understand how much the seller's agent will be earning on the transaction. In a scenario where the total commission is, say, 5%, the listing agent could specify in the listing agreement that 2.5% will be offered on the MLS to the buyer's agent, and the remainder will be the listing agent's compensation. In the case where the commission is 4%, a listing agent may specify a 2% buyer agent commission, and therefore the listing agent would be earning only 2%. Again, sellers should be aware that this amount is below the 2.5% market rate that is being offered on most listings and may hinder or impact the sale of the property. So sellers, it's very important to understand when negotiating or discussing commission, how that commission will be split between the buyer's agent and the listing agent. Commissions in our area can vary greatly since different real estate brokerages have different business models that cater to specific properties or seller needs. Also in our market, there is quite a spectrum of price ranges for different properties and locations. As a seller, when determining the right commission, it's important to consider the agent's value proposition or the services they offer that will help you deliver the results that you're expecting in the sale of your property. Let's take a look at the different type of brokerage models that exist and analyze their value propositions they offer. The full service model. As the name implies, in this particular model, all the services should be handled. Keep in mind that these services can vary between agents and brokerages, as well as what is included in the commission and what you as the seller would be expected to pay for. Examples are inspections, cleaning, staging, repairs, marketing, photography. A full-service agent is a full-time real estate professional who will be your main point of contact. This agent should have several years of experience listing homes, familiarity with your area's market and its conventions, and be able to advise you on the current market conditions as well as which improvements will maximize the best return on your home. The value proposition of the agent or team should be extensive and offer all the latest techniques and technology to get your home sold for the highest price. Full service in our market means the agent or team will manage all the aspects of getting the home ready, marketed, and sold. This includes coordinating inspections, repairs, updates, staging, cleaners, landscaping, and all the other preparations needed to get your home listed, marketed to the right buyers, and closed. As I mentioned earlier, who pays for these items will vary, so it's important to be clear who is covering these costs, the agent or the seller. Expect your full-service agent to provide high-quality photo images, home staging, and professionally printed full-color brochure. Other marketing may include unique tools like a property video, a 3D Matterport tour, and featured syndication websites such as Zillow and Trulia, as well as paid Facebook or social media advertising. In addition, expect that full service will include personally going over the disclosures with the sellers, open houses, coordinating and scheduling showings, and the negotiation of offers and offer presentations. Because of the agent's experience and local awareness, he or she should provide unique insights regarding the pricing of the home, the quality of the offers, and prepare the seller on what to expect in terms of price and offers. Finally, expect your full-service agent to be in direct communication with you, giving you weekly updates on the market, showing activity, and interest for your home. A full-service agent needs to be aware of your home's value and how it compares to the competition, any new competing listings in the area, and any recent price drops, making sure that your home does not lose any equity in a depreciating market. In Santa Clara, the expectation is that these full-service firms will charge somewhere between, say, 5 and 6%. However, they can vary. The discount model. The discount model, as the name implies, will cost less than the full service model and not offer as high a level of service. Their value proposition is that they save the sellers thousands in sales costs. With the discount model, a seller should expect a fixed or set cost that is not up for negotiation. Firms that follow the discount model may advertise a 1% to 2% listing fee. Together with the buyer's agent commission of 2.5%, the total commission is likely to be between 3.5% to 4.5%. Some discount brokerages like Rex advertise one fee that doesn't include a buyer's agent commission. Keep in mind that under this model, the home will not be listed on the MLS. Discount brokerages may be structured where the seller may need to deal with several contacts versus having one set point of contact throughout the transaction. These brokerages will not offer the same extensive services and marketing as full-time agents do, and are not likely to specialize in the seller's specific area. The discount service provider may have various marketing offers such as professional photos, full color brochures, open houses, MLS marketing. It's likely that the discount broker will not offer free staging or more involved services like project management for updates and repairs. They may have an approved vendor list of contractors, stagers, and designers that they can recommend to you, but it will likely be your responsibility to contact them and coordinate directly with them. They may be experts in managing the transaction, but lack in-depth knowledge of the local market. Some agents are experts or knowledgeable in areas such as home construction, market dynamics, marketing, negotiation. In the discount model, you may not find an agent with that level of experience. Because this model depends more on volume of homes sold, the discount agent may not be as available or may not offer such services as disclosure review with clients or regular updates. The discount model may also employ a team approach with multiple points of contact at various stages of the transaction. Check with the specific discount agency to understand their service offerings, local experience, and their team approach to understand how you will interface with your agent. The flat fee model. The flat fee model is the most straightforward model and is really just designed to simply get the seller's home listed on the multiple listing service. Sellers should keep in mind that this model resembles a for sale by owner scenario where the seller performs most of the duties of the real estate agent. Many of these firms operate on a national or statewide basis, so they are not familiar with the local market. Sellers should expect a fixed price that does not correlate to a percentage of the sales price in this model. These agencies will charge anywhere from just $100 all the way to a couple thousand just to get your home listed on the MLS. Keep in mind that this does not include the compensation to the buyer's agent, which in our market is about 2.5%. The flat fee broker services can vary depending on the various packages they offer, but mainly provide a bare bones service to sellers. As a seller, expect that your home will be listed, but you'll be handling most of the work like open houses, showings, providing photographs, staging, pricing, dealing with inspections, disclosures, and potentially handling your own negotiations. Our commission model is a bit different. It's sort of a hybrid model between the discount and full service model. A little bit of background on our group. The Brazil group is a full service team. We're affiliated with Keller Williams. It's the largest residential real estate brokerage in the entire United States. I am the founder and lead agent. I'm a full-time agent and I've been licensed for about 20 years. I've got a dedicated staff, but I serve as the direct point of contact to my clients. Although we are a full-service company, our commission model does not follow the traditional full-service brokerage model. When determining commission, we look at several factors. We look at the home's value, the work and services involved in preparing the listing, and we propose a commission rate that is consistent with our income model, which covers our expenses and provides a healthy profit and margin for our business. This could be a fairer approach if you're selling a $2 million home versus a $1 million condo. Generally, we charge our sellers anywhere between 1.5% to 2.5% in the listing commission, and we recommend a 2.5% buyer broker compensation. So our commissions are typically anywhere from 4 to 5%. However, our model is flexible enough to accommodate different price points and scenarios of our clients. As a full-service company, we provide a comprehensive suite of marketing tools and services that are designed to get your home sold for the highest price. Being a local firm that specializes in Santa Clara, we provide a unique insight into the market conditions, homes, neighborhoods, and offer information that only a specialist in your area would be able to provide. Our listing service is designed to handle all the aspects of listing and selling a home. Full service to us means making the process as smooth and possible and handling as much of the responsibilities of preparing the home. Our full service listing service, which we refer to as the complete selling solution, includes a professional consultation to assess your home's value, discuss your needs and expectations for the sale, and establish a custom strategy to meet your objectives. We'll handle the ordering of inspections, consult you on repairs and updates, recommend our team of qualified experts to handle the repairs, and work directly with them to manage the project from beginning to end. Our marketing includes high-quality photos, complimentary home staging, professionally printed full-color brochures, a video shoot, 3D Matterport tour, syndication on Zillow and Trulia, as well as hundreds of other real estate portals, targeted Facebook and social media advertising. All of these services are included and at no cost to the seller. We know the Santa Clara market and understand that our sellers have different needs and different properties. That's why we've designed a flexible commission structure that is tailored to the needs of the sellers and their homes. So, when determining the commission, we take into consideration the need for the various services we offer, the condition of the home, and the home's value when determining a cost for our services. For more information about our listing service, please contact me for a home consultation where I'll be happy to discuss your home's value, your objectives, of course the commission, as well as the best plan to meet your objectives and get your home sold. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for future videos, and we'll see you next time.